Welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a new type of e-commerce site that is emerging that could drastically change and impact your business. Check this out. Thanks for joining me. My name is Rich AK and I run a company called AKGROWTH where I help businesses run and scale their e-commerce brands. Now I've been looking on the market lately. I've been seeing a new strategy emerge from the top dogs, the top players, and I haven't seen this publicized anywhere else. And it has to do with something that I personally call a fusion site or a hybrid site. Now, this is the mixture of an e-commerce website and a direct marketing website put together into one environment. And that one environment is a very important and stark difference between what you usually see people doing. Now, if you don't know what an e-commerce or direct marketing website is or the difference between the two, we'll go into that in just a little bit. But I want to make note that when you build out these fusion sites, it's extremely important that they're put into one single environment, meaning that they're put onto one website where everything can kind of communicate with one another. It means that the direct marketing portions of these things are actually running through the e-commerce brand itself, and they're not running in a separate environment that isn't connected to the e-commerce brand. Now, this might sound a little technical, so I'll try to explain exactly what the differences are. Basically, an e-commerce brand is a galleria. It's a gallery. Anybody can go onto this website. They can look around. They can scroll. They can go to the shop page. They can see all of your different products. They can go to all the individual different products. They can add all these different things to the cart, etc., etc. It gives basically the user all of the power in order to be able to do what they want to or what they don't want to do. Now, there's a lot of benefits to this, but there's also a lot of pitfalls because when you give the user the ability to do whatever they want, it makes it a lot harder to put a person into a flow, into a funnel, and it doesn't give them the ability to stay focused and on track. It creates distractions. It doesn't really give the person too much ability to really educate themselves on one individual product. Now, the direct marketing websites are the exact opposite of that. They don't have a gallery. They don't have an ability to let you go look around and shop around and click here and there. It lets you go to one page, and that one page has one single action item that the website owner wants them to take. Most of the time, it's either a conversion, an opt-in, or it's an actual purchase. Now, when I'm talking about these fusion hybrid sites, I'm basically saying that you take an e-commerce brand that has all the benefits of a gallery layout where a person can go and click around and do whatever they want. It's a regular e-commerce website, right? And then you also combine that with a direct marketing site. And you do that in a way where it's not really visible to the user until they've already completed an action. And this is where the power of this kind of stuff comes in, because you take a customer who's already really warmed up, who's already really hot, and then you can continue opting them in to new conversion funnels as they've already purchased something from your store. And so this is why it's extremely important to take an e-commerce site and then combine that into the same environment as a direct marketing website. Now, I'll be making a lot more videos about this kind of stuff and how this all works and how it's all laid out in the future. But today, I just want to give you a brief understanding of what this hybrid fusion site is. If you're interested in learning more, check the link down in my description below. I talk about exactly how to increase the lifetime value of your customers doing these things through hybrid sites. Because when you can take that customer who is already a proven customer, who's already purchased something from you, and then you can give them the ability to kind of have an automated sales team of, hey, we just saw you purchase something from us. Here's another product that we think you'll find really useful. And instead you take them into a deeper dive. It takes them along the process of where the customer is, because a regular customer who just purchased something from you is obviously going to be a bit more intent filled. They're going to have a little bit more context on your brand already. And it's extremely important that we keep a user in that environment, in that brand, and keep them going along that flow. So there's a lot to this kind of stuff, and I'm going to be trying to break this down in the next videos, but I just want to bring this to your attention that this thing exists. And when you take an e-commerce website, you take a direct marketing website, you put them into the same environment, and then you give them the flows necessary in order to keep that user converting over and over and over and over again. That is what creates a lot of lifetime value profit, LTV, for that customer versus a customer just coming onto your website once, buying something or looking around and then never purchasing from you again, which happens to so many e-commerce websites out there. So if this interests you at all, I highly recommend you check the link out in the description below, where I go over exactly how this kind of stuff is laid out. It gives you a lot more context and understanding into what we're actually doing here and how this can benefit and impact your business. Anyways, my name is Rich AK, and I run a company called AKGROWTH. If you found this useful, please leave me a like, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and please subscribe and help me grow my channel. Thanks, and I look forward to talking to you soon.